Welcome to the Rapscallions podcast with Stephen, Nick, Dylan, Dustin, and Brandon.
Welcome into another spectacular, wonderful episode of the Rapscallions podcast. And today, our topic is movies. We're going to talk about movies for the most part, but of course, like we do on all our other episodes, there will be other topics too. But our main focus will be movies.
Oh yeah.
But before we get started in any of that, I heard a wonderful, spectacular. See the thing here? Story. It was fucking hilarious, if I'm being quite honest.
Okay, how'd you come upon this story?
Well, so it's funny because your dad actually, Nick and Dustin's dad. So he came up to me and said, "Hey, I know you guys have a podcast.
This was at Christmas Eve, right?"
Yep, Christmas Eve. And he said, "You should definitely tell this story. It's on the podcast because it's fucking hilarious." And he told it to me, and it is fucking hilarious.
It is.
So Dustin decided that he was going to go to a party, and
that asshole. I know what you're talking about.
And he was going to go to a party, and he decided that he was going to get super stoned. I think were you in high school?
I'll tell the story.
Okay.
I love how he goes, that party. The one party you ever been to. He's like, damn it, I know the party.
I was 16. I went to a party. I got super high on the way. We get there. We go inside. They're watching Harry Potter eating mushrooms.
What kind of
So I
party?
take about 5 grams of mushrooms. I'm sitting on a beanbag in the corner. About 5 more people show up to the party. One of them comes up to me and asks me what my name is. And I say, I don't remember. I don't know what my name is. I start trying to brainstorm. He jumps in and tries to help me figure it out.
He trying to help. He goes, what does it start with?
He goes, is it Dylan? Is it Darren? Is it
David for 100, Bob.
Is it Daniel? And I'm like, Daniel, because I just wanted to end. So for the rest of the night, this guy's calling me Daniel, and I'm responding to it until one of my friends says, "Hey, his name ain't Daniel, it's Dustin, man." All I remember from the rest of that night is me walking out the back door.
Man, that's my name.
I'm walking out the back door. I have my sleeping bag in hand, and in my head, I'm leaving Hogwarts, going into the Forbidden Forest.
Oh my god.
So I walk into the woods.
This ain't weed.
And I pick up a stick off the ground, and for the next 2 hours, I believe I'm a wizard.
Okay.
And then I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning in my sleeping bag, freezing my ass off.
You were camping?
somebody wakes him. He passes out. Somebody wakes him up. What? I'm Harry Potter.
From my house party to camping.
I don't know what the fuck
Harry Potter the whole time?
Okay, wait a second.
Camping in a sleeping bag.
Can we go back to the fact that you went to a party, and at this party, they were all eating shrooms and watching Harry Potter?
Yeah.
That's a party? I guess if you have shrooms, it's a party. So, and another thing.
Anything's a party with shrooms.
Another thing, you didn't remember your own name.
That's sad. I'm
But you
sorry.
remembered that the dude called you Daniel, and you responded to it. So you remembered that part, but you didn't know what your actual name was.
Yeah, the next day it kind of all come back, all the memories.
Oh, man.
It all flooded back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel bad for you right now, or it's funny.
Don't feel bad for me. That guy,
Who the
next
fuck
day,
don't remember their fucking name?
I
You
found out
learned
that
it
one
at
of my
age fucking
friends,
like 0.
the next day, one of my friends apparently was like, "Hey man, I know you left the party early, and that guy was calling you Daniel the whole night and was bullying you, so I called him out on it." And I was like, "No man, I told him my name was Daniel." So AP the next day was like giving that guy shit.
Everybody
And then he comes
there,
up and talks to me, and he's like, "Oh man."
everybody there was like, "Oh, that's Daniel." One guy's like, "Yeah, his name's Dustin." You're like, "Shut up, guy. His name's Daniel. He just told me his name. Why would he lie about it?"
So that's the story.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck would lie
immediately
about their
remember
name
that
that
up.
starts with a D?
So ultimately, Dustin forgot his own name.
You must be really out of touch with yourself to forget your name.
Sad music should be hitting right now. I'm telling you.
Dustin forgot his own name.
That's fucking terrible. That's terrible.
All right, we're staying way too long.
No,
I
we gotta.
I still got a lot more questions about this.
give this guy the education he needs to remember his name.
Or some shock therapy.
What a stupid piece of shit.
Dumbass.
What's that shit he used to put in the eyeball to help the brain out? You probably know your name then.
Lobotomy.
She just did a lobotomy.
Lobotomy?
Hey, give us $500. We'll give this guy his own lobotomy.
Fucking give him a lobotomy. There's enough shrooms around there. Somebody would have probably tried too. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
To give him a lobotomy?
Yeah.
Or
A lobotomy, yeah.
So where the fuck?
I thought I was weird. So what?
Where the fuck did you end up in a sleeping bag in the woods for?
Because there was like woods right behind the house.
Where'd you find the sleeping bag? Did you come with the sleeping
Yes,
bag?
I came with the sleeping bag.
If it's
To
okay,
a okay, all right, I like it. I like where this is
I'm
going.
gonna make you feel better right now. Get the heat off you for a second. I have heard and seen Nick fall twice over nothing.
Once a bug came at me and went, and I fell down.
This motherfucker fell out of the shower and flew halfway across the
That was
shower
over nothing. I
and
slipped.
broke his ass.
No, it was my.
Second time, he
He's very
was
uncoordinated.
walking to his truck perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden he just fucking his legs just go one way and his body goes another.
I
two left
obviously
feet, that's what they
slipped.
call it.
I obviously slipped.
Told him we need to get him a life alert.
I ain't gonna fight the slip. I'm gonna fucking hit the floor, dude, or the ground because I'm outside. I'm not retarded like Dustin.
All right. As
I know my name.
He hunkered over.
Sure about that?
Today.
As
No, I tell everybody.
Okay, we're gonna digress.
Hunchback.
Let us digress. All right. So what is?
I don't want to own a bell.
The sad part about the story is I don't even think I was feeling the mushrooms yet. So it was like legitimately the weed.
It was. It was just you and Dustin too.
Exactly.
And Daniel.
Smoke weed.
My alter ego.
All right. So listen. What is? I want you guys to name a movie that you are kind of ashamed to admit you like. You know what I mean? Like, what's a movie that like you don't feel very good about going to, like, you know, a get together or something and saying, yeah, you know what movie I actually like was this movie.
I don't know. What is? Do you have one? Can you give
I
us
have
one of
one.
yours? Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Kind of thrown.
The Notebook.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Shut the fuck up.
Haven't watched it.
I've seen The Notebook. Yeah,
50 Shades of Grey.
Haven't watched it.
Are you fucking serious? You guys are fucking weird little.
I like 50 Shades of Grey.
Or my favorite,
course.
50 Shades of Black.
Oh yeah.
Porn I like.
Oh yeah.
All those black feathers just bouncing off everywhere. Penetrating
It's
the
too hard.
ears. Just all ears. Olga.
Olga? What are you, fucking German now?
Dude, that reminds
That's
me
a hard
of.
one.
Do you guys hear? You remember that coach that got caught with molesting those boys who worked at like Penn State? Right? Remember that?
Right?
No.
You remember that coach that was Penn State? It was like a long time ago, old white guy.
No.
God, I wish I knew his name.
Did he have a
but
mustache?
I don't fucking
Most
know.
pedophiles have a
Okay.
mustache.
No,
Back
but
to Steven's
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
this
Back
guy.
to Steven's question. I'd have to say Pitch Perfect.
I like Pitch Perfect. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Edit my part out then, because this is weird. I had a whole story for that.
Pitch Perfect.
No,
Pitch
it's
Perfect has
it's
Adam Devine, doesn't it?
it's the funniest, saddest
Adam
thing.
Devine's in Pitch Perfect.
Yes, he's on all
Okay,
three.
yeah, that's. He might be awesome.
Yes, there's three.
So you can't think of any movie that you.
That I like.
Step Up. Come on, bro.
Step up.
Step Up.
What the fuck?
Which one was that? No,
was like the dance
Stop
movie.
the Ark.
I got it. It's Magic Mike.
Better.
No, I don't know. I don't. I guess there was one when I was a kid. I liked Cinderella with Hilary Duff in it. I was like, I don't know.
Would you still watch it right now and be like, hell yeah?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I don't know.
Oh.
I don't give a shit. I'll tell anybody that.
I'll watch
That movie's awesome. Any
That's
movie.
for sure.
I wouldn't deny it though and be afraid to tell anybody about it.
Not afraid to tell anybody, just be like kind of ashamed, like, yeah, you know, like a guilty pleasure type thing, you know? Oh, what? So nothing?
I don't know. I don't.
Pass. Go, Steven.
Pretty much.
Well, I think.
What Like, watch it by yourself and no one else is around. I don't have that.
I don't have
shit.
a movie, but I have a song that I'm kind of ashamed, but I like.
Oh my god, let me hear this shit.
Britney Spears.
No.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Back.
It's worse.
What do you mean? I bumped that shit in my truck, dude.
You guys can't even comprehend what this is about to be.
What is
suck dick one time.
The Climb.
I'm just kidding. I never saw
The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
I helped you out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not bad, bro. It's not bad. Okay.
Oh, song?
Did you not hear what?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about if you get a song, I go Landslide by Dixie Chicks.
Never.
Can we sing it for you?
It's just the Chicks now.
It's the Dixie Chicks. I don't give a fuck what people say. Alright? You don't like it, you can fucking...
They literally changed their name, though. So they
It was
obviously...
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of this whole... Why are you guys doing this to me?
Woke movement.
You're throwing me down a whole fucking...
Anyways.
You guys are like setting me up to fail right now.
Have you... Hey...
I can give you my top 3 underrated movies of all time.
Oh, you got those.
Please
Underrated.
Underrated.
Go ahead.
Are y'all ready
He's
for
just
these?
staring at
Oh,
us.
yeah. Yep.
First one is... Okay. Mind you, 2 of them include Matthew Lillard. First one's 13 Ghosts.
I don't think that's underrated, though.
Do you ever hear anybody talk about it?
Yeah,
A lot of
13 go.
people.
Yeah. No, actually, it is. Yeah, it is pretty underrated.
With Tony Shalhoub and
Yeah.
Really?
Matthew Lillard.
Mhm.
I don't think it's underrated. It's kind of a classic.
Well, it is, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
just not as popular as
Every time
like.
I ask somebody if they've seen 13 Ghosts,
Halloween or
right?
something like
What are you
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
about?
That's what the whole. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Hence underrated.
Without a Paddle.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's a
I like
badass
it.
movie.
All Matthew Lillard movies.
Yep.
Next year I'm gonna be like the baby from
And then
13th Ghost.
The third one.
Oh, I can just put a...
With his mom.
Ooh.
And what's the third one?
That's a good one.
Actually, can I do 4?
Yeah. You do whatever you want.
Okay. I'm going to do 4.
Okay.
Top 4.
All right. What's the
Third
third?
would have to be Alpha Dog.
Yes, I agree with that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good underrated movie.
And then last but
based on
not
true
least, I
story.
think
Awesome.
Steven will appreciate this one. Trick or Treat.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, I agree with those last 3. I thought the first 2 though are not really underrated. I think everybody knows about them.
No, they're underrated. Underrated is not the fact that everybody knows about them. It's just if
They're not
everybody's
appreciated.
yeah,
for the
or
great
if they've
movies
seen
that they
them,
are.
or if they even care. Like like if a new Halloween movie comes out, everybody, oh shit, it's a new Halloween movie. If a new 13 Ghost movie come out, everybody be like, half of them will be like, what the fuck's that?
I mean, I remember me and you and a bunch of your friends and my friends went and watched Without a Paddle in theaters.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah. Well,
That was some shit.
Best soundtrack ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true. I think
Bubba
you're missing the
Sparks.
point here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
38 specials on there.
What about my other ones, though?
Yeah. 4.
Oh yeah, no, he said 4.
Yeah. So it's
You guys write any?
Underrated movies.
Mm-hmm.
You covered Trick or Treat. That's about what I would say.
I don't know.
Anthology movie, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yes. How about like underrated TV shows would be a good one for me. You know what I mean?
Do you watch more TV shows or movies?
Well, now I watch.
I watch more TV shows.
Yeah, I'm like kind of in there too.
I think me too.
Like, I got top 3 underrated TV shows, too.
I try to watch movies to knock them out.
Like The 100,
Yeah, I like the 100.
Lost in Space.
Or
Yep.
Lost
A good one.
was great.
Yeah.
Lost was a great
Yeah,
series.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
heard about it. He's mad that I don't know. I've never watched it, telling us we show all the time about it. I don't fucking watched it yet.
I've never actually seen. I've seen episodes here and there of Sopranos, but I've never actually seen the whole
Me
show.
either.
It was crazy. I watched from
Oh, this
beginning to end.
Oh yeah.
this guy even watched the movie when it came out, right? Weren't you guys waiting for the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like all happy about it. I was like, I don't
Movie
know.
wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And I also have a movie that I've heard so much about, but I didn't want to watch it because everybody was fucking talking about it.
What's that?
So I just didn't watch it for years and years, and then finally when it was over, I finally sat down and watched it, and it's an incredible show.
What is it?
What's that?
Why are you getting on a
What is
fucking cliffhanger over here?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it is.
Dustin is like
It's
a
damn
weirdo
show.
about that. He loved the Game of Thrones, dude.
I didn't watch it.
Game of Thrones.
I didn't watch it till this year.
Wait a second. So this is the first. You just barely watched Game of Thrones this year?
Yes, and I watched it in like 3 weeks.
Well, welcome to the Game of Thrones world, man.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Have you watched House of Dragons?
Yes, wait on the next season.
God, I'm way behind.
I only made it to episode 4, so.
That reminds me.
It picks up.
Well, you know what's crazy is
That's why I stopped, because it was like real
That's
slow.
how me and Kylie were. We're like, I don't know if we want to keep watching it because it's really fucking boring. But we just like, fuck it. We started it. It picks up.
That reminds me. I don't think that I actually finished watching House of Dragons.
I didn't.
I think I stopped the same as you, like episode 4.
We almost stopped too, but I promise you, it picks up.
It's just because it was slow.
Yeah, it's slow.
Yeah, well,
it's
see,
slow as fuck
I didn't stop for a specific reason.
I liked when they started jumping in time, and she was young, and then she got like 20. She was like 20, 15 or 20.
Yeah, that's after the second episode. Yeah,
That was pretty cool. I liked how they did that.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Steven,
I mean,
you direct movies. Take us through the movie process. How would you say they did on this
worked on a couple
series?
Short films, and I think you have a actual film underneath your belt, don't you?
Pretty good ones too. I watched them. Very
Yeah.
nice.
yeah. There's well, you had 2 questions there, Dustin. What was the?
I just smoked a dab. I don't remember.
I remember specifically going to a film festival with you and your short film winning awards.
Yeah.
When was this?
It was like 4 years ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, take us through the movie making process, though.
It was before he even graduated.
Yeah.
Like, what goes on behind the scenes?
A lot. It just depends on. I guess it depends if you have a small budget film or a bigger budget for like just a short film. It's
What's that going to cost you?
Well, it depends on what you want to do, what kind of movie. Generally, you want to get started probably with like $10,000, and it depends if you have the equipment already.
Have you ever done straight
It
horror,
could cost
right?
less because you have like people you know from college, right?
Well, yeah.
Helping you out.
Yeah, you have a network and everything.
That's like one of the main reasons to go to college for filmmaking is because you get that group of people.
Connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I will say that not anytime soon. I'm not gonna direct another film because it's very, very time consuming, and when you have 2 young kids, yeah, it's just.
We
It's
should do a Rapscallions movie.
Yeah.
A comedy. You only do horror, right?
That's his genre.
No, well, yeah,
Drama.
Have you
yeah.
ever done a comedy?
No, never done a comedy.
We should do a Rapscallion comedy movie.
drama.
It's so hard to write a comedy though compared to like a horror film, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard. But what you do when you write, as far as just writing a comedy, is you write it like it's a normal like drama film,
And then you just add jokes.
you add jokes into it later. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
pretty cool.
generally
I didn't know
how
that.
they do it. Yeah, they don't just write it like, oh yeah, let's write it this because it's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, let's build
They
the
write-
story behind it.
Yeah, they write the story as if it was just a regular drama, and then they add the jokes in. Yeah.
So do you know like what your next film is going to be if you do start like directing again?
Rapscallions
You will
live.
direct again eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually. So my next film I don't want to do until I can get everything that I need, all the resources I need for it, because it's going to be a feature length film, and it's
That costs money.
yeah, and plus mine the one I want to do has car chases in it, or one car chase, and
Also, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson's in it, but
yeah,
that's
but,
a
you know,
different story.
yeah, one. We'll see. So
That's like the main problem for making a movie. If you have explosions, that's like the
yeah, pyrotechnics and all that. But see, here's my dilemma though.
Fireworks.
So have you guys ever heard of? So my movie, the movie that I've been wanting to do for years now. Matter of fact, I wrote this movie when I was in college for my screenwriting class, and or at least it's not even fully done. I'm not done with the script. It's like probably 60, 70 pages now, but maybe a little less
how
than
long are you
that.
trying to make it?
Well, it's usually about a page a minute. So I want it to be, about an hour and a half ish. So it's probably going to be about 120 pages maybe. 130 pages.
You got about an hour's worth of film.
They say the normal is like a 90-minute movie, right?
Yeah,
This is what cut.
yeah, about that, about an hour and a half. But they've been making movies a lot longer lately. But anyways,
They're making longer movies, but the attention span's getting shorter.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense.
Well, that's the thing.
Hollywood trying to do.
Well, generally an hour to an hour and a half is what the length is for a film. But like I was saying, so this movie that I've been writing, and I've been writing for like I started writing it like 7 years ago, which I haven't written on it. I haven't wrote anything on it in a while. But anyways, I called it Smile. And have you guys seen?
Smile just came out.
Well, no. Yeah, have you seen the new horror movie Smile? Right.
Yeah.
So
it's terrible.
Well, you didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
I couldn't get through it, dude. It's stupid. You liked it?
I mean, it was hard a little bit.
It was a horrible storyline and just added in scares.
It was kind of like
it was jump scares, like what Dustin said. That's it.
Well, see, the thing that was disorienting to me, which I understand why they did it, why the cinematographer and the filmmakers did it, but they do a lot of disorienting shots, like upside down and all that.
Stupid.
Which it's I get it. It adds to the storytelling, but they did it. In my opinion, they did it too much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
and wasn't that like based off of like a Chinese film?
No,
they like kind of ripped
probably. They still.
I don't think so, but that's generally. I mean, that's all movies for the most part. Yeah. But
I've seen that online.
So for those who don't know, Smile is about a demon who it's like a curse. Who carries a demon who carries a curse. And if the demon presents itself to you, usually he possesses the person it's been following. Once it possesses that person, they smile and they go in front of the next person and they do a tragedy. They commit suicide usually.
And then it's passed on.
Okay. Well, the difference with how mine's not a demon entity or an evil entity or a curse.
Ooh, I like this already. Then.
Mine is it's basically, to the lamest terms, it's simplest terms, it's an alien virus. And what it is, it starts with an alien. What? That is. It's not that. Never mind. I'm mixing my movies up here.
Wait, that's already a movie that came out.
No.
It's called Alien.
No.
Wait, they already made that one.
No, that's another movie that I was writing. No, that one is about an alien. I'll just finish. Okay, and then we'll go back to what Smile's about. No, that one was about an alien virus that it comes down, and the first person it infects, what it does is it infects the medulla oblongata, which controls your aggression and everything, and it infects that part of the brain.
Medulla oblongata.
Yeah.
That's why all those teepees.
Yeah. Mama said
they're so angry because they got all those teepees and no toothbrush.
Well, Mama's wrong again.
But
no curse,
about Mama.
You're wrong.
Happiness comes from little rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue.
The water's cold. It's always cold, of course.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so that's that one. I forgot what I called that one. But anyways, Smile.
Boy.
Smile is about a group of serial killers who obviously murdered people, and when their calling card was they would carve a smile into their face, kind of like the Joker.
I have a question. Okay, I watch a lot of true crime. There's this thing called about missing 411 smile people, and they leave a smiling, like a smile on the wall of people that went missing and they're found. Were you inspired by that at all when you were writing that?
Yeah, no clue.
No, I don't know.
You should.
It was so. Well,
check it out.
Well, see, it starts out with, the very beginning of it is, mine is about a demon. It is. So but it's nothing like the movie that
you wrote this 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me when.
Yeah,
I remember.
So it starts
5 years ago.
It starts out in Mexico. Like a woman's giving birth, and it's like the birth of this demon, but obviously you don't know that per se, right? But then it goes into modern day, where these serial killers are murdering people and carving smiles into their faces before they kill them. The main character is a detective, and she ends up catching them, and she is chasing them. They're in a van. There's like 5 of them probably, and this is where the car chase comes in that film, by the way. And then they end up doing a car chase, and then they lose control, and they fly off a building. They fly off a building.
This is Fast 19.
They're in the mountains, and they fly off a cliff, and the car explodes, and they all die. Well, then there's a little bit of a time jump, like a year later, and the detective is getting brought to her attention that the killing's like a copycat killer. But then, she investigates it and finds out that it's not really a copycat killer. It has to do with this demon, and they're brought back. Those killers are like kind of ghost evil entities that are coming back and killing people again.
Like
Sinister. You said Babysitter. I said Sinister.
Babysitter is like a movie where she commits like a murder, and to stay like young, and then.
Never watched this show.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So
the one they sacrifice.
Babysitter's Killer or something like that. And basically, she's a demon. She has this demon book.
She's a devil worshiper.
And then a bunch of like high school kids show up and they kill a dude.
It's called
a young kid.
Yeah.
They sacrifice him.
And then and there's number 2 too.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that on Netflix.
That?
Yeah, I've seen that. No.
And then they have a number 2, yes. And then they all come back from the dead.
Well, don't fucking ruin the movie for everybody.
Spoiler,
Jesus
but
Christ.
no, but I've seen that. No, but it's. I mean, it is demon, so I guess it's similar in that way.
Was like Sinister when he finds the movies and the kind of like it's a demon and he like from house to house.
Yeah, once again, it is about a demon, but it's not the same. So this one actually
We're just trying to draw this out, man.
Come to find out
for all it has
the demon gets passed on through newborn babies.
Like The Omen.
No, because The Omen was about the spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
Now, this ain't the devil's baby.
I know.
It's just that's the way it carries on by. It basically gets, if a newborn baby, it gets.
He's talking about the Antichrist.
Yeah. That's how. That's how it gets passed on. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not completely finished, and so
sounds awesome. And when's that coming out? 2026?
No, yeah, there's no fucking date on it, bro.
2026.
I'm not even
Rapscallions. The Brood will see.
No, I'm only fucking, like I said, I've only written 60 fucking pages of it. The script's not even done yet.
We're building a studio and making his movie.
Hell yeah!
But
that's awesome.
But yeah,
that's cool, man. I have a movie.
It sounds awesome. I know. I saw Dustin's scripts.
I'm trying to follow in your footsteps, Steven.
And they're actually really good too. They're funny.
I have a short film now that I'm trying to make.
All right, bro, get off his dick. Okay, yeah. It's all right.
I'm a fucking fat piece of shit. But I'm just saying. They are
wet over there. You're gonna slide off your feet.
Damn. I'm sorry, I'm slipping over here.
Slipping off his feet.
Ooh, you unleashed a beast.
So, so
crazy cracker Nick out here again.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move past that.
Dylan's sleeping over in the corner.
It's
He's like, what the fuck was that noise?
But yeah, it's so yeah. Anyways, the moral of the story is that it takes it's a lot of work to put a film together for sure, and especially make one that people will actually watch.
And I've seen your shit, and it's really good. I've seen a lot of your stuff, and you should, do that.
Dude, I got all the shit on that channel is old as shit. I put
people
the latest movie on there is like 5 years old.
So,
well, all they gotta do is Google my name, Stephen Willett, and they'll find it. Trust me, it pops up.
And it's Stephen with the P. Don't be a bitch and leave a P.
Wait a second. First of all, it's PH, bitch.
Dylan's shaking his head.
But yeah. So yeah,
he doesn't like your Stoner's tagline.
Horse shit.
Well, I think we've reached that point in the podcast where
Ooh.
It's about that time. It's where, Dylan brings up some random facts.
And stories, I believe he has a couple.
Well, yeah, but we'll get to that too. But first, we're gonna do the facts because if I'm gonna be completely honest here, I always forget this part because we do Dylan's rando every single episode, and 9 times out of 10, I forget about it.
You have forgotten every episode.
But guess what? I did not forget this time. So now we're gonna do it right now.
Let's get this out the way.
Dylan's Rando. Bring on those facts.
All right. Any movie facts? No. Okay, we're good. Even if it's not movie facts, that's fine too.
Kinda, it's about an actor.
Okay, there you go.
There
Boom.
you go.
Yeah. We are ready for this.
Yeah.
So,
Let's get cue in Bruce Buffer. Are you ready?
y'all know Woody Harrelson, right?
Yes.
Of course.
He's an actor of the famous Variety.
Of
Okay.
course.
Well,
We said of course. He's like,
We said yes, damn it.
Fuck,
his
continue.
father, Charles Harrison,
Mm-hmm.
was a contracted killer.
I did know that. Yep.
It was the first person ever to assassinate a sitting U.S. federal judge.
Did not know that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Natural Born Killers was based off him, wasn't it?
I don't know.
His dad, the Natural Born Killers.
Pretty crazy.
He should do a movie and play his dad.
Natural
Almost
Born,
like Shia LaBeouf. You know?
Natural Born Killers. He played his dad in Natural Born Killers.
Did he though?
So,
I don't.
His character was based off his dad. He went to prison and said, "Dad, what this and that." And that's a fact. You guys can look it up.
Google
this
it.
is my fact, you stupid boy.
Yeah.
Google it.
Like you Google nuts in your mouth.
High five.
That's yep, it deserves it.
Yes, sir.
All right, second fact.
You ready for the second one? You dirty bitch? Yeah. You?
Why are you staring at me? Your eyes.
Am I supposed to stare at you with my titties?
So long to do. Go ahead.
Okay, anyways, late 80s, right? Take yourself back. You're in the 1980s.
I
So
wasn't born.
late 1980s.
Everybody here was
1980s,
not.
But late. Okay. And you're
That's the best part of it.
And you're Mike Tyson, right? Imagine, put yourself there. You're Mike Tyson.
Hi, doing my name Mike Tyson. I'm here.
You go to a zoo, right? And then you see that this one primate is getting bullied by all the other primates,
What's going on here?
right? And that kind of pisses you off. Outrageous you. So then,
Please tell me Mike Tyson whoops the shit out.
you pay a zookeeper, right? $10,000 to go in there,
This is
punch
real.
the gorilla who he noticed was bullying the other gorillas.
Shut the fuck up. Mike Tyson punched a gorilla in the face. He's my hero.
For $10,000.
All high on cocaine.
Oh my god.
Probably.
That is awesome.
Hey guys, here's $10,000. That gorilla in there is bullying the other gorilla.
I'm gonna go punch him in the
That
face.
sounds real. That's
Right in the
how
face.
mind blowing that is.
Right in the face.
I swear, I'm gonna knock that dude out. If he
Seriously?
gets up,
That's the world.
terrible.
That's the terrible impression.
Yeah,
But that's awesome though.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson punching a gorilla.
For
Oh.
$10,000.
That's what he gets. Talking shit. You know?
What did that gorilla do? Is there any video on
Talk
this?
shit.
I mean, what does anybody do when you get punched
Looked at
by
him
Mike
too long in the
Tyson?
eyes.
You fucking fall down.
The gorilla's like, damn.
The gorilla's like,
You punched me in my shit.
He's like, shit, I ain't gonna pick on this other gorilla no more. Mike Tyson shows
that one
up.
got Dustin.
Hey, I didn't know you had 2 veins in your forehead. He's laughing. Breathe, big guy, breathe.
I also got
I don't normally have.
I got something that'll pertain to Stephen here. Oh, Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
He sells his short stories because he writes a lot of short stories. Well, he sells them to film students for $1 so they can make a short film out of it.
That's cool.
He calls them his dollar babies.
Huh. That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I always like when they support,
It's a great name.
Yeah.
the up and coming filmmakers.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar babies.
Yep.
You want to be my dollar baby?
Oh, I'll be your dollar baby.
$10.
All right. It's getting
You guys
weird
gotta
now.
about that. You're weird.
It's getting weird now.
Man. Oh, dude. There was...
And that reminds me of the time I had a dream where me and Nick ate dumpster cake.
Oh, you're gonna do that one?
Questionable hooch.
Oh my God.
Dumpster cake?
That's a long fucking one.
Yeah.
That's gonna tie us out.
That's just the overview. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. It's a long-ass dream.
Oh, you dreamed this.
If-
It was like a movie, bro. I dreamed a fucking movie.
If you
Speaking of
want,
movies, I watch okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you want the whole view of the dumpster cake, we should put it on our Patreon right after this.
The whole view? What?
The whole story.
Oh, yeah.
We should put it on the Patreon. It's called
I don't
Dumpster
know.
Cake.
All I know is me and Nick. Okay, we lost Callie to some gangsters.
it's so weird. You guys are log out.
We went on an adventure, ended up with some hobos hanging out, shooting off fireworks with a dumpster fire.
What you do after you get bullied?
Eating dumpster cake.
Meanwhile, Callie's
Drinking
missing.
bag hooch.
Bag hooch, huh? So you just said, fuck it. Oh, Callie's gone. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Time to be my true self.
And then ended up flying
Live out this dumpster.
to another planet on a regular ass commercial airplane. Swear.
And that's all you're gonna release.
Yeah.
You did.
If you guys want the more
Hey,
on Spotify.
Let's go to the airport. We'll get on Southwest and we'll go to Mars.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good trailer the way you broke it down though. He didn't leave anything.
Dumpster cake. That's
The story is so great, and he told me, and I was like, I lit up like 4 cigarettes,
At the
being
end
like
of the-
so interested in it. I'm like, really? What happened next?
And then what happened?
Patreon.
It's a good story, dude. Love it, man.
That's funny.
What was I gonna say?
You said it was something about a movie.
I don't remember. Oh, the Avatar movie. I heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. Have any of you guys went to go see it yet?
No, but I did hear. I mean, I heard some people say that they thought it was a little bit better actually than.
The original?
Yeah,
I never watched the first one.
Me neither.
I watched
Really?
the first one. It was great. Dude.
I watched it in theaters.
It was amazing. But people are saying that you're gonna have to go watch it in theaters
I'm not
because
gonna
it's
go-
in 3D and you won't get the full effect after.
Oh, you.
I'm not
Unless you
gonna
have a 3D
watch
TV, of
3-hour
course.
fucking movie.
Well,
Why
see,
does it have to be 3D? 3D it only gives you a headache once you leave. It's 3 hours long. You're probably gonna get a seizure. You know what I mean? You're epileptic in the parking lot, just flopping
no, but it's one of those. It's definitely one of those movies where you want the theater experience.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And plus, if it's 3D, you kind of want to go to the theaters for that. You don't want to, even if you have a 3D TV, you kind of want to have that big screen in front of
Have
you.
you been to a 3D movie in theaters? It sucks balls. Your eyes hurt.
I mean, back in the day, it was
I
pretty
went
bad,
with
but they
Piranha
improved.
3D.
They improved
And there
over a
was
while.
One 3D scene. in the
Piranha
whole
3D
movie.
was amazing.
There was only
Not on 3D.
one 3D scene in the whole fucking
Well, that's
I know. When it jumps out of the boat.
that's the biggest
That's it.
complaint of 3D movies is that you will go watch a 3D movie and there's only like 1 or 2 3D things that actually happen in it. Yeah, that's always been the thing I hated about 3D movies is the fact that they say they're 3D, but only one, you might get 2 3D things can happen out of it. You know, I've seen maybe 1 or 2 3D movies that were actually pretty cool 3D all the way through. Have you guys seen that one about the that's in first person, that 3D movie that's in first person?
Oh, it's...
The Stuntman or something. I don't know what it's called. You never seen it? Like you're looking at it's like you're through his eyes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's, everybody's trying to kill him, right?
Yeah, I maybe made me throw up.
What is that? Oh
it
my
good?
god.
I
It's-
don't
it's-
know. It was.
It's like,
Look
yeah,
it
I
up.
don't know. It's all right. He wants me to look it up and he has a fucking laptop over there. Let's bring back to the fucking laptop.
But all right, that's.
No, but Shark Boy and Lava Girl, that shit, my head was hurting.
Well, that was an old one though, bro.
Remember when I left the theaters going like,
enjoyed
what
that
the
film.
fuck? It was a great movie. But 3D version of it? Oh my god. Dude, headache central. Everybody's leaving out there with the
I got something that's kind of movie related. Did y'all know that Chris Farley was originally supposed to play
Shrek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that too.
He actually-
That would have
released.
completely changed.
He talked about that in his documentary.
Yeah, he actually recorded like a couple scenes too
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's
before he died. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like the directors writing it out, like how he would be,
Mm-hmm.
and it was completely different than how Shrek would look.
Or how different he would have sounded and everything. It would have been a completely different movie.
Like the Shrek character was going to look more like Farley, though. That was weird. You seen the drama?
Mm-mm.
You should check it out too.
Oh well, you finally did that.
Oh yeah,
Bro.
off in the fucking mic.
Yeah.
You fucking imbecile. Oh my
What?
god.
You imbecile.
You imbecile. How dare you, imbecile?
Bunch of dumbasses.
Oh my god. How dare
Shut up,
you?
Dumbo.
You're the one that's been over here playing with the torch for fucking 10 minutes.
What,
Dumbo.
makes you uncomfortable? Me having a big ass flame right in front of
And
your
a
face?
big ass fucking head.
Wait, let's see if the. Alright. Busted out the sound effects. Alright, I think we're gonna draw to a close after that movie episode is concluded.
Hell yeah, it is.
Alright, so yep, we're gonna leave everybody with that. and
That's off.
That's all she wrote.
I want to.
Yeah, Belushi.
Alright.
Oh yeah, guys.
Alright.
Belushi. What the
He was
fuck?
originally supposed to be in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, before he died. Okay, I guess we're not wrapping
Thank
up the
you
show.
for that. That was a conversation we had 10 minutes ago.
Sorry, I just wanted to...
Alright, for real.
Rockefeller.
Well, yelling into the mic.
Overboard, man.
Yeah. Alright. Is everybody good? We're good?
John Wayne was in a movie.
Jim Carrey.
No way. Okay,
He
look.
shot a rope once.
Nicholson.
I ain't a Boy Scout, but I ate a brownie once.
Without a paddle.
Mhm.
Dak Shepard. Come on.
Movies. All right, but you know what? We're gonna end it like we always end it. Go ahead, Dustin.
All right, go check out our Patreon. It's only $2. You get exclusive content and much more. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everything Rapscallion Podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, go like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you're notified every time we release a new episode. Guys, thanks for watching. It's been a great episode. Also, Nick has something to say.
And listening.
Oh, yeah. I want to get a shout out to Daily Smack, man, out there in California. Good boy. Homeboy. My brother. Daily Smack. Check him out.
Drop a follow on
YouTube
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, and we're out just like that. Peace.
Be a hoe and leave 5-star.
Thank you for listening to the Rapscallions podcast.